Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back to a brand new Division video. Today, we are going to be talking about the new global event that is happening next Monday. If you guys don't know, Onslaught Global Event is coming back and this will be starting on November 19th at 8 AM UTC time and will be ending on November 26th at 8 AM UTC time. So today I wanted to make a video. If you are new to the game, if you're coming back and you have never really done this global event, I want to make a video and show you guys pretty much some tips and tricks, how to get the masks and the modifiers, the gear sets and stuff like that. So if you guys are new to this video or find it helpful, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and without further ado, let's get right into this. Alright, so the first thing I do want to talk about are the gear sets. So this is pretty much the most important thing about the global event, and that's the reason you guys are doing it. So for the gear sets, what you get is Classified Firecrest, Classified Lone Star, Classified Predmark, and also Classified Reclaimer. These are pretty good sets. If you are missing any of the 6-piece sets, I would recommend doing this global event. As you guys know, Predmark is really good for PvP if you are playing the Dark Zone or maybe like Last Stand or Skirmish. Also Reclaimer, Firecrest, really good for PvE as well with Lone Star. So if you're missing any of those gear pieces, if you're missing 6 pieces, even if you don't have any of them, I would recommend getting on at that time and grinding and getting yourself some sets. As for the masks, this is what they look like. They are pretty cool, honestly. I think the red one or the one on the right is my favorite, but you know, it just really depends on your personal preference. And also, really quickly, the way you actually get them. So the Oni mask, or I think that's how you say it, which is this one, the way you get it is burn 200, bleed 200, and gas 200 enemies during the Onslaught Global Event. This one's pretty easy, honestly. All you really have to do is just play. The one mission I would recommend doing for this is probably like Clear Sky, or something that's pretty long, you know, so you can get more enemies to actually kill. But again, as long as you play, as long as you just kill enemies in the global event, you will get this mask 100%. The next mask we have is this one, and the way you actually get this one is kill 5 enemies in a row with an effect they are vulnerable to. So pretty much in this global event, you will have a rotation between a gas effect, a fire effect, and bleed effect on your weapon. And as long as they have the same symbol above their heads when you kill them, you have to kill 5 of them in a row with the same effect that you have active and also above their heads. As long as you do that, you will get this mask really easy. I'm pretty sure I got this within like 2 minutes of actually playing the mission. So it's really easy as long as you take your time and as long as you kind of, you know, focus which effect they have above their heads. Again, you will get this really fast. Last but not least, we have this one, and the way you actually get this mask is complete all events in the Onslaught playlist. Stolen Signal no longer required. So really easy. Again, if you're playing this global event, the only thing you really have to do is just complete the missions that are in the playlist for the Onslaught global event, and as long as you do that, you will get the mask and you will be pretty much finished with all of them in the global event. So once again, they're pretty easy. You can get all of them done within like a day, even less, if you just get on and focus on the masks. The next thing we have are the modifiers. So the first one we have is the Onslaught modifier, and this one's always active, and pretty much it deals burn, bleed, and gas effect to enemies in addition to normal damage. Reload to change the effect. So again, this is what I was talking about earlier. If you want a different effect on your weapon, all you really have to do is reload your clip and you will have either a bleed, burn, or gas effect as your bullets. Moving down, we have the Savage Onslaught modifier, and this is the onslaught behavior which enemies are vulnerable to one effect type and resistant to the others. Agents take increased damage from resistant enemies. So again, like I said, if you have a gas effect on your magazine and as your bullets, you want to kill all the gas enemies, then reload. If you have a bleed one, kill the bleed enemies, and so on and so forth. So pretty much you can melt them and, you know, get the mission done a little bit quicker. Last but not least, we have the Brutal Onslaught modifier, and this is pretty much the Savage Onslaught behavior plus. When 2 or more group members kill a vulnerable enemy within 2 seconds, each member can reload to gain a damage bonus for a single clip. So this is really good if you're doing legendary missions and you and your friend are struggling, or your group is struggling to do damage to the boss or to a lot of enemies. Pretty much you guys can focus on one enemy, kill him really quickly, and then once you reload, you will be doing a lot more damage with that single clip. So again, this is really good for a lot of damage and if you are doing legendary missions. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the modifiers. That is pretty much it for the gear sets and also the masks. The final thing I do want to talk about are some tips and tricks on GE credits, because I do understand sometimes it takes forever to get them, and if your luck is really bad, you have to grind a lot to actually get what you want. So really quick, if you guys are playing with a 4-man team, I would recommend doing Clear Sky 100%. It's the easiest and the fastest way to get GE credits. You can get 10k within like an hour, hour and a half. And if you guys can complete the mission without struggling, without going down a single time, then again, you can finish this. It's really easy and you can get your GE credits really fast. If you are playing solo or with another person, just do Lexington. I do understand it's really repetitive and you most likely have done it before a lot. But honestly, it's just the easiest and fastest way to get GE credits. And if you're missing one piece of gear or two pieces, you can get that 10k GE credits within, again, an hour, hour and a half. The mission takes about 7 minutes or so. So, you can just do that, replay it every single time you finish it, and get those GE credits really quickly. The last thing I do want to say is I will have a kind of tutorial on how to get the masks really quickly and really easy in the description. I have done a video on this in the past, so again, if you want to check it out, if you need some help with the masks, definitely check out the description and, watch that video. But anyways, that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. I respond to all my comments. But again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.